I've seen many people, they feel pride कि मेरा 9 साल का बच्चा देखो बाइक चला रहा है, मेरा 10 साल का बच्चा देखो गाड़ी चला रहा है. पापा अपने ग्रुप में जाके बोल रहे हैं मेरा बेटा ये, मेरा बेटा वो. बट इज इट अ राइट थिंग दैट यू आर डूइंग? आप जाके बोलिए ना मेरा बेटा 5 पैक दारू पीता है, बोलिए ना, नहीं पी लगे. ये उससे गंदा है. अगर बेटे ने दारू पी लिया तो अपने आप को नुकसान कर रहा है. अगर बेटे ने गलत गाड़ी चला लिया पूरे समाज को नुकसान कर रहा है.
And what I absolutely love about this man is that he is never afraid to challenge the conventional thinking.
On road safety, by now I have written articles and poetries on गीत, गजल, शायरी, कविता, नाटक, टुचका, कव्वाली, भवाई, छंद, दुआ, गरबा and प्रार्थना on road safety.
क्या बात है.
If I ask those drivers, the bus drivers of corporate transportation, what is your importance? So driver बोलता है साहब हम तो last आदमी है, हमारा कुछ नहीं है. I said now just imagine 50 corporate executives sitting in one bus. Just make a total of all the salaries of 50 people. It goes into crores.
Yeah.
I said कंपनी ने आपके पीछे करोड़ों का माल रखा है. आपका एक गलती कितना नुकसान कराएगा. Mostly people teach drivers about passenger handling.
Yes.
We have done it the other way around. We have taught passengers driver handling.
क्या बात.
How to handle a driver.
Right.
Do not annoy a driver. Otherwise he has the authority to kill 50 people behind. तो इसमें एक शायरी कहूंगा कि तूने चाहा नहीं, हालात बदल सकते थे. मेरे आंसू तेरी आंख से भी निकल सकते थे. हादसे इतने हैं ज्यादा वतन में मेरे कि खून से छपके भी अखबार निकल सकते थे. तूने चाहा नहीं, हालात बदल सकते थे.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the next episode of Meet Momentum Masters. As you all know that I met with a life-threatening road accident in August 2025. And that is something which made safety deeply personal for me, especially road safety. And I have made it a commitment that I'll use this platform to host conversations with guests who are road safety champions, who are actually out there on the roads or in the rooms talking and making it sure that we are making the roads safer for the people. So today's guest is one of high repute. He is a road safety champion who's experienced of more than 30 years, and through his trainings and through his podcast conversation, through his TEDx talk, he has impacted more than 15 lakh lives so far. He's been training firemen, he's been training traffic police inspectors, driving school owners, corporates and students, and he's doing everything to make sure that we are making our roads safe. So he's won awards right from district level to the national level. And what I absolutely love about this man is that he's never afraid to challenge the conventional thinking. He's been singing Garba to talk about road safety, and he's doing musical training. So absolute pleasure to host our next Momentum Master, Amit Khatri. Welcome
Hi.
to the show.
Thank you.
So Amitji, I have heard about you that there is something about an accident which you met prior to your wedding. So What is your origin story? What brought you into this? Tell us more about that moment.
It's obviously when you are in a college, you go to college on a motorbike. Fortunately in my case it was my own earned motorbike, not given by my papa. I was driving and zip zap zoom those college days, and then later on when it was a matter of marriage, I was going out along with my mother to get this ornament done. So we were having quite a handsome amount of gold with us, and I was riding a motorcycle. My mom was sitting on the back, and all of a sudden there was Fiat those days. I'm talking about 1992. A brick stone that got shoot from the tire of a Fiat car which was just ahead of me, and then flew and then stuck into the front wheel of my motorcycle.
Okay.
And got locked, and I got slight skid was for about 15-20 feet.
Oh my God.
And the entire left leg was gone. And after 20 days there was a marriage. The gold box was thrown out somewhere. We were lucky enough that somebody from the passerby, they said, "Oh ma'am, aapka box gir gaya." We were lucky enough. So there were two good things that we got gold back, and the most importantly, I was not that hurt that I could have spoiled my life in that case. Then for 20 days in a complete bed rest, I realized that what actually went wrong, because during college days I used to think that I'm the best. I used to drive in one Willys, and then one single tire, and then zooming around, and all those the life of that college. How can I fall down? So I just started to recollect, because those days there were no cameras, something like that. So I was recollecting, and then I found out that, oh, there was something on the road with red and white color mark. So there were stripes of the red and white color mark. So I sent somebody, requested a friend, and then take a photograph of it, then shared it with the RTO inspector those days. I said, sir, please let me know what is this. He said, this red and white color marking says that road repairing work is going on. Had I knew this, I would have taken a little care and not have, ignored these things, that there could be stones on the road. So that made me think about that. Knowing driving first, second, third, fourth gear is not driving. The real driving is know it thoroughly, know it legally, know it systematically, practice it, and then come on the road. So that clicked me that, yes, I need to relearn things. And then decided to, open up, do something in this line for the society. How could I do it? Because, just after graduation, I had to look after my bread and butter as well.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
yeah.
This is the least you would strike if you are a youth. You will always be thinking about what lies ahead in terms
Yes.
of your not future. Your own personal future rather than the society. As a youth,
Yeah.
this is the most less likely thing you can think of.
So I thought what best I can do is so that, that hidden agenda which I have in my mind can also be explored and one can earn as well. So decided to open up a driving school.
Hmm.
So teaching and driving both were hobbies. Hobbies got converted into a business. So business started flourishing. And then with that mindset, experience, and then started learning from people, talking to the knowledgeable people, talking to RTO inspectors, talking to commissioners and all that, what exactly the law says about it. There were very less books available those days. So whatever were available, I studied them, then tried to understand. And then my focus point was why this law is made. There is a law, but why is it made? For what?
Yeah.
So a law takes care of your safety. And if you are safe, your family is safe. And if your family is safe, the nation is safe.
Yeah.
So every law that you take upon, it's ultimately about the social safety.
Yeah.
So decided to teach my students from this perspective. Be disciplined, follow rules and regulations, be in the frame of the law, drive decent. Driving is such a thing that in a fraction of a second, you may lose your important organ of the body and then you are good for nothing. So this is the way I started teaching them, and students also started coming to me. Business started flourishing, and then when there was a time that I have decided, okay, fine, those who do not know driving, they come to me. But what about existing drivers who have been driving without the knowledge?
Yeah.
So there came the idea of defensive driving training.
Uh-huh.
So defensive driving training is अगला वाहन चालक क्या क्या गलती कर सकता है,
Right.
उसका अंदाजा लगाना है
Mm-hmm.
और उसे और अपने आप को बचाते हुए
Mm-hmm.
घर पहुंचना है वन पीस में.
Okay.
This is my own definition of defensive driving training. And then started contacting corporates.
Uh-huh.
Initially they hesitated, but then later on I succeeded. Meanwhile, I had an opportunity to master this subject from IIT Delhi.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to IIT Delhi, learned that at the international level, that what is the international scenario when there was a problem in UK or USA or Australia, how they overcome those problems,
Wow.
what were the hurdles,
Uh-huh.
and how did the people, how did the law, how did the system help them to resolve such issues, and then started implementing them. Started talking to the commissioner of police those days at Ahmedabad. He started appreciating these things and started to implement on the road. And this is how, and they appointed me as a consultant. And then this is how my journey started. So, and then like corporates, there are a lot of people coming to the companies and factories and industries of their own, or maybe the public transport, or maybe the employee transportation facility that an organization gives you. So there also I found that there were lacunas. The drivers were not safe. On a lighter note, if I ask those drivers, the bus drivers of a corporate transportation,
Mm-hmm.
he's carrying 50 people.
Mm-hmm.
I asked those drivers, what is your importance?
Hmm.
So driver बोलता साहब हम तो last moment, last आदमी है, हमारा कुछ नहीं है. I said, but आप आपके पीछे जो मटेरियल बैठा है, now just imagine 50 corporate executives sitting in one bus. Just make a total of all the salaries of 50 people. It goes into crores.
Yeah.
I said कंपनी ने आपके पीछे करोड़ों का माल रखा है. आपका एक गलती कितना नुकसान कराएगा, और फिर उनका families.
Right.
So you have to be responsible. So this is how I started sensitizing them. You know, drivers are being rated as the last people, but no. Actually, they are the people who really saves life of people, of an organization.
Yeah.
So defensive driving training for corporate drivers, promoters of the very big industries of India, you can name them few. They are also not driving, so they also need to be in safe hands. So I feel proud that, you know, few very well known of India's are safe because I had an opportunity to train their drivers.
क्या बात.
Yeah. So this is how it started. Then the ball rolled to the students. So I have trained those who do not know driving. I have, through defensive driving training, I have trained those who know driving for 15-20 years. Then who are the third category was left, that likely to be a driver. That is student. So started approaching schools and colleges. Then we used to go to schools and request them to allow us to conduct a session. They were asking me, how much would you charge, or are you planning to go for the political issues and then you know, नेता बनना है क्या आपको? I said, नहीं भैया, हमें बच्चों को सुधारना है, बच्चों को सेफ बनाना है, और ये सारा free of charge. We never charge from the education institute, even till date. So it was difficult, but when we started, you know, we also got that students are taking keen interest, because it is a momentum that, you know, every moment they are on the road, so they also feel something around, they also see something around from their school to home and back. So they started asking me, sir, हमने आज ये देखा वो क्या था, sir ये देखा वो क्या था. So this is how we also started learning from those students what a kid looks at the scenario, how it looks at, and उसको perceive क्या कर रहा है, वो क्या सोच रहा है. Then the worst thing that when we started asking the same question to the different, आपने क्या रोड पे ये देखा था, ये क्या था, and shocking was they started giving us wrong answers.
Okay.
I said, why ये ऐसा नहीं होता, मेरे पापा ने सिखाया. मतलब पापा के दिमाग में भी गलत चीज था. तो थोड़ा उसको भी करेक्ट करके थोड़ा
digging deeper and then
yes.
From parents, like from kids to parents, driving to the root cause.
Yes.
Right?
Okay. And then suddenly in one of the school, when I was talking to a principal, one of the parent, they came and then blasted the principal for some, you know, non-standard words used by that kid in front of a teacher. And he went away. So I was just sitting, the principal was zapped. I like, क्या हो गया यार, ये क्या बोल के गया, क्यों मुझे डांट के गया? I said, सर ऐसा था कि इसके बच्चे ने कुछ improper words बोले थे. अरे हमारी स्कूल में तो ऐसे वर्ड्स नहीं पढ़ते हैं. सर वो प्रॉब्लम आपकी स्कूल का नहीं है, ये जो वर्ड आया ना, वो आया है आपकी स्कूल बस के ड्राइवर से. जो आपका स्कूल वैन से बच्चा आता जाता है, ये ड्राइवर का वो टर्मिनोलॉजी है, ये वर्ड वो लोग बोल रहे हैं, और यही वर्ड इस मर्सिडीज वाले, मर्क वाले फैमिली के बच्चे ने बोल दिया. सो यू सी, आप देखिए कि एक छोटा सा गलत चीज कहाँ जाके ब्लास्ट करता है. Then had a very nice conversation with Transport Commissioner those days at Gujarat, and we decided to launch the learner license examination, and then prepared a module, prepared a question bank.
So you've been personally instrumental in that.
Yes,
wow,
yes.
Great.
So and then this is how it started, that to get a learner license you have to pass, you know, objective type question bank. So at least when you have to pass, you read 400.
Right.
If you read 400, in the worst cases, at least you are going to remember 4, which was 0 previously.
Yeah.
So this is how it started. Then driving skill test. So together we decided that these many points to be covered, you know, to declare you pass.
Yeah.
So there were gradient driving, reversing and all. So now the test trucks are based on those points which we initiated those days.
Right.
So this is how the story started. And then one more important element was left, is train the driving school owners. For me, driving school is a manufacturing unit of new drivers on the road.
Right.
So the material must come out tested okay.
Right.
Now there is a big lacuna now. You know, referring to that story of the father that was teaching wrong. I actually happened to talk to him, and he learned wrong from that one of the instructors like that.
Okay, right.
So during this COVID time, Corona, a very senior officer, transport officer from Maharashtra, he called me up कि अमित क्या कर रहे हो कोरोना में? I said मैं बैठा हूँ सर, कुछ करते हैं. He said let us conduct the train the trainer program for driving school owners and instructors online.
Okay.
I said sir कोई नहीं आएगा आप छोड़ो. Then he said कि कितने लोग आएंगे तो आप प्रोग्राम करेंगे? I said one.
Okay.
एक भी आएगा मैं प्रोग्राम करूंगा.
हाँ.
कॉज था मेरा कि मुझे इन पे काम करना है. दूसरा कोविड था, कुछ काम नहीं था, घर पे बैठे थे, तो सोचा कुछ अच्छा किया जाए. And then he used his influence. Then it happened that 25 people joined. Next day 50 people joined. Third day all 500 group was blocked. Full, because they started getting a feel यार कुछ मिल रहा है, कुछ नया आ रहा है.
Right.
So we started with 3-hour program for 3 days. So total 9-hour program. I feel proud to tell you that 3 hours every day lasted for 35 days.
Wow.
We kept on adding the subject, we covered first aid and whatnot. And this is how we could produce that hunger among those trainers to learn and then teach.
Right.
So this is how, making the product final,
very inspiring.
ready to deliver. And this is how it is going, doing good. By now written about 8-10 books on this. रोड सेफ्टी पे कवि हूँ, शायद इंडिया में यूनिक हो सकता हूँ. तो आई एम गुजराती, सो ऑन रोड सेफ्टी बाय नाउ आई हैव रिटन आर्टिकल्स एंड पोएट्रीज ऑन गीत, गजल, शायरी, कविता, नाटक, टुचका, कव्वाली, भवाई, छंद, दुआ, गरबा एंड प्रार्थना on road safety. Everything on road safety. And in some of the corporates, I did a program on a 31st evening, 31st December evening, एक शाम मार्ग सलामती के नाम.
क्या बात है.
There I used to sing songs and shairis live. That was a live parody program. You sing something, immediately I make a parody and then sing.
Wow, man.
Exclusively on road safety. So this is a fun.
Wow.
I have about more than 1,500 articles by now.
Right.
Made few films. Like proudly say that 2-3 films which are very, very viral on road safety. The concept was originally generated by me. Got leaked. Somebody prepared a film on it, but I am happy that my concept has reached to this level.
Wow.
So bless them. God bless them.
Great. So really inspiring to know your origin story and the level of intellect of people, from school kids to drivers to corporates to like driving school owners, and what is the diversity of audience you've already catered to. So back then, let me ask you, 30 years back, road safety was not a cause. The way it has been treated this ways, or way the awareness has increased over the period of time, it was considered to be only a government problem. So what kept you going? You said that you are not charging too much for, you're not charging the schools at least, or the education system at all. You have always, that one incident has kept you going, or what has given you the continuous inspiration to continue in this direction? That is really important for us to know.
Well, friends, there are friends located around the world. I was getting call from them, or when we meet, they were discussing about हमारे country में ये हो रहा है, हमारे country में हो रहा है. Referring to those, reading international articles about this, I could make one point very clear, that all these governments of different countries, they have given a 0-0 level infrastructure for the roads. Excellent vehicles with excellent safety features. Indian government is also doing their best to give you the best of the best roads. Indian automobile market has also given you one of the best products. Now, all products are of the international standards. But the difference which I found was a road user at other country and India.
Okay.
We have never learned. I went to the root cause analysis. If I ask you, like in India, we Indians, we try to learn two-wheeler riding first, and then we go to the car driving.
Right.
You ask 1,000 people, who taught you, how did you learn two-wheeler driving? He would say, my own.
Yeah.
My father did it, my uncle did it, my neighbor did it.
Hmm.
Were they the trained drivers?
Hmm.
No.
They don't.
So your foundation about the driving is done by those people who were not trainers,
Mhm.
who were not qualified. They were only experienced and half learned.
Yeah.
And the driving, what they were doing was by myth, not by technicality, not by correction, not by law.
Mhm. Mhm.
So those wrong things continued
Carried forward.
in generations.
Yeah.
In generations. So it was something like the road user.
Yeah.
I found them as a culprit.
Okay.
That, मेरे पापा ने मुझे सब दे दिया है, तो भी मैं गंदगी क्यों बना रहा हूँ? मेरे घर को मैं ही गंदा कर रहा हूँ. I would not spit on the US road or Dubai road, but I would love to do it on Indian road. So मैंने ही खराब किया है. तो इससे एक शायरी कहूंगा कि तूने चाहा नहीं, हालात बदल सकते थे. मेरे आंसू तेरी आंख से भी निकल सकते थे. हादसे इतने हैं ज्यादा वतन में मेरे कि खून से छपके भी अखबार निकल सकते थे. तूने चाहा नहीं, हालात बदल सकते थे. अगर हमने सीखा होता सिस्टमैटिकली, सो आज ये गंदा हालत नहीं होता था. आई एंश्योर दैट बोथ माई किड्स दे लर्न फ्रॉम मी. So from a technical trainer, the result is my son, when he went to Canada, he got his driving license at the first go.
Okay.
He trained his 8 friends there, and all 8 friends got their driving license in the first go. So this is, what I have earned is this.
Right.
And the life is over.
Right.
Now what I could
Carrying
do,
forward the right lessons to through your generation and through the people who you are training. So that is something which you feel, and you really, that is something which gives you the push and the motivation to continue forward.
True.
Right.
And then you saw them realizing it.
Huh.
Right. And then those ideas, those things, new things, innovative ideas, there are few corporates simply accepted my suggestions. They made their corrections in their road safety policy of the organization. They made certain corrections in their scheduling. They made certain corrections in their transportation policy and the selection of the fleet.
Okay.
Simply relying on me. And then I could see almost zero incident level in each of the organization.
Wow.
And if not zero, then the results the incidents fell down
dropped.
drastically.
Yeah.
You
A
know what?
significant joy you get from
joy
this.
you get.
Yeah.
And then you see that yes, people are getting benefits out of it. Then why not to share among?
Yeah.
So sharing, learning, practicing. And then recently we have started conducting the road safety audit for industries. We visit their sites, we find that the existing transportation within the campus is okay or not, where are the bottlenecks, where are the possibilities of incidents.
Right.
So उस पे जहाँ पे
जितने
वाहन
भी
चल रहे
व्हीकल चलते हैं उसके
जिस
ऊपर,
तरह के चलते हैं,
हाँ, चाहे वो कोई पर्सनली ओन्ड गाड़ी लेके ऑफिस आ रहा है या फैक्ट्री में आ रहा है, वो कहाँ पार्क कर रहा है, वो कैसे चला रहा है, वहां से लेके ट्रक ड्राइवर से लेके सामान लेके जाने के लिए एक जगह से दूसरे, वो सब तरह के व्हीकल्स ही होता है, राइट, विद इन दैट इंडस्ट्री.
So साइकिल से लेके ट्रेलर, ट्रक, ट्रेलर्स, buses, forklift, hydras, crane, industrial equipments, all that, their movement, their blind spots, if there are bottlenecks, how to resolve them. Then it came to a challenging area was the parking. So in one of the incident that they had a parking space for about 90 trucks, truck, trailer.
Yeah.
And there were small hitting incidents were taking place within the campus. The assignment was given to us, and we designed parking space for 117 trucks instead of 19. Okay. 117 trucks with an achievement, you can say, zero reverse.
क्या बात है.
So all the vehicles will move, park and move out without reversing.
Wow.
And we could also save some space in that, so we created the driver recreation facilities, accommodation, bath area, wash area, kitchen, then their entertainment. All these facilities were built up, and I'm thankful to that corporate. They accepted all, then they did it.
Wow.
So, driver is taking a vehicle to your factory from about 5 to 7 or 800 kilometers. So he's absolutely tired. So give him a proper space to park, give him a proper space to bath, sleep, good quality food at a reasonable rates or maybe at free, and then recreation. and then send off with a good gesture. We are also training the traffic marshals of the big industries. In a big industries, there are about 300 traffic marshals, the security
Yeah.
personnel, they are posted. They have to greet drivers,
Yeah.
check documents, guide them. So we have also introduced the visual communication within the campus. कि अगर आपको जाना है वहां पर तो हम ड्राइवर ऑलमोस्ट अनपढ़ होते हैं तो
हाँ.
हम उनको ये नहीं बोल रहे कि फला यूनिट में जाओ.
हाँ.
His gate pass is marked that
With
color
the sign. हाँ.
and that color.
Okay.
And those arrows are marked in that. So if you have red, so you will follow the red arrow marking and you'll reach to the right destination.
Okay.
So previously he had to ask, somebody was misguiding, somebody was not giving him a proper answer and what.
So he would have to temporarily park at incorrect place,
Yes.
go and ask, get
Yeah.
down. All of those problems will also lead to an internal chaos. Sometimes also
True.
some internal incident that can happen in the industry.
And then there was a wonderful concept, industrial concept was report near miss.
Huh.
So near miss reporting we brought into the driving system as well. So if you find that this is near miss, you note it down. Then we designed certain things that on the back of the drivers there is instruction list, do's and don'ts in the car, right? And then rating, driver rating,
Okay.
connecting that rating in with their promotion and demotion,
Wow.
everything. So monetary incentives were also given.
Wow.
And then Roko Toko is a recent one. So Roko Toko हम driving में लेके आ गए कि driver is or anyone if driver is doing wrong, passenger would stop him Toko or either way.
Wow.
Then very successful product is in the corporate sector is mostly people teach drivers about passenger handling.
Yes.
We have done it the other way around. We have taught passengers driver handling.
क्या बात
How to handle a driver.
Right.
Do not annoy a driver. Otherwise, he has the authority to kill 50 people behind.
Yeah.
You know, and referring to that, I have started whenever I get down from the auto rickshaw, right? ऑटो रिक्शा में उतरने के बाद पैसा देने के बाद उसको मैं थैंक यू बोलता हूँ, जो उसको आज तक किसी ने नहीं बोला. इज लुकिंग एट मी. आई सेड भाई फॉर ड्रॉपिंग मी सेफ. So this is how, you know, wherever you get an opportunity, try to sensitize people.
Yeah.
कि you are important for me.
Right.
राइट. ड्राइवर्स को पूछते हैं भैया आप बोले हम तो लास्ट कम्युनिटी वाले. आई सेड नो बॉस, वर्ल्ड का सबसे बेस्ट ड्राइवर तो भगवान कृष्ण था, जिसने महाभारत के युद्ध में अर्जुन नाम के ड्राइवर की गाड़ी चलाई थी. सामने देखा कि कौरव नाम का ट्रैफिक खड़ा है, तो सेठ ने बोला, अर्जुन सेठ ने बोला भाई यू टर्न मार, यहाँ पे तो नहीं जा सकते. कृष्ण नाम के ड्राइवर ने बोला था कि सर आप पीछे बैठ के अपना काम करो, यहाँ से कैसे निकाल के ले जाना वो मेरे ड्राइवर का काम है. जस्ट इमेजिन ऑन दैट डे अगर वो कृष्ण नाम के ड्राइवर ने यू टर्न मार लिया होता तो you know, make stories, prepare stories. I make
That is how you engage people.
engage people.
Yeah.
And
Make it memorable.
very, very proud to say that in a session of 3 to 4 hours, my audience, may it be of any category, they never even dare to come out for the loo even. कि नहीं यार बैठे रहने तो कुछ मिस कर जाएंगे. And similar feedback I get on national and international conferences. And now the organizers, they have decided to, you know, place my talk immediately after the lunch.
Okay.
So that
That's the most
I
challenging
ensure
session to do.
that I ensure that I don't let them sleep.
Wow.
So selecting those videos, selecting those stories, collecting them, making stories.
Humongous task.
Yeah. Then touching it here.
Yeah.
सेफ्टी दिमाग ही नहीं दिल तक पहुंचाना है. छोटी सी दूरी तय करने में क्यों वक्त लगता है? इट्स 1.5 feet. कनेक्ट इट यार, हो जाएगा काम. सो दिल से गाड़ी चलाइए,
क्या बात है.
दिमाग से
Beautiful.
गाड़ी चलाइए.
Yeah.
शो ऑफ क्या करना है, शो ऑफ क्या करना है, किसको दिखाना है.
So what we have seen and heard is that roads are designed by engineers, and these people are hardly trained about behavioral angle, or for that any technical training is not given to these people. So what exactly is the statement which Nitin Gadkari ji we heard is talking about road engineering? How do you engineer roads, and how can law being instrumental in bringing about that change to make a road safer?
So far as road engineering is considered, pathetically designed road. In most, I won't say all, but most places I've seen, the road designers are following the standards and norms given in the book, which was developed in Baba Adam ka zamana.
Right.
Now, today, the road qualities, the variety of the road, utility of the road, the type of vehicle, the type of road users, right, and the need of the road have changed. We have not brought that change on the road actually. And that is one of the reason poor road condition, poor road engineering is one of the root and a major cause of road accidents in India today.
Okay. You feel that is the major thing?
One
That
of
is
the major now,
one of
yes,
the major.
yes, and with shout I would say that road engineering should be designed in a way. The thumb rule is that driver should be driving in the way the road has been designed.
Mhm.
So, if the designer or if the system has decided that you shall not drive more than 100 speed on this road, the engineer should design the road accordingly,
Mhm.
giving that kind of a curvature in the road, giving that kind of traffic calming. Calming is CALMING,
Yeah.
calming
Yeah.
devices on that.
Mhm.
The quality of the road material,
Okay.
the structure should also be designed in such a way that if the speed limit is 100, the moment you cross that speed limit, your tire should, get disconnected with the grip along with the road.
Mhm.
So it should fly,
Mhm.
right? So this should be the design. Then the kind of facilities that you need on highways, on national express highways, is being considered good. But even the surface should be of the best standards. The other facilities that you need, food facilities, the maintenance, the fuel pumps, the rest areas, that are now being developed.
Mhm. Mhm.
That this need was a 10-year back need.
Right.
And we have worked up all of a sudden because Gadkari ji introduced that National Express 4. From that onwards, the things have started going up. There were certain blind spots. If you talk about the state highways,
Okay.
many of the state highways I have seen that the speed is designed for 60,
Mhm.
but if a truck turns along at a speed of a 60 and takes a turn,
Mhm.
the rear portion, that is the inertia, the centrifugal force, takes the vehicle out of the road.
Oh my God.
So just to save from that centrifugal force, the driver on the turn tend to go to the wrong side, the opposite direction. And this is a pure failure of a road design. Unfortunately and shocking is that such pattern is never discussed or noted in any of the road accident reportings.
Yeah.
So the fact is not coming out since it is not reported.
Right.
The fact is not coming out. So this is one thing. Signages and markings are done pathetically. I'm very sorry to say that at many places, zebra markings are painted on the speed breakers.
No, that's very
That's
sorry.
pathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, signages are not up to the mark. The visual communications are not up to the mark. If you go abroad, you don't have to ask anyone. There are direction markings, there are speed controls, there are facility markings available on the road. This is largely missing on Indian roads. In addition to that, what is majorly missing is regular patrolling of the road.
Okay.
You have made the road, you have designed everything, and then you have kept it open for the people. That's it. Now, what is happening tomorrow on the road, where if there are potholes developed,
Yeah.
there are waterlogging
Coming to that,
developed,
yeah.
there are the lights not in working condition, the signages are not there or broken or stolen, correct? So
Yeah.
these things, the follow-up is not taken care, and that ultimately results into a road incident.
Hmm.
So that patrolling team is not that regular. Whether if it is there, what kind of the patrolling that they are doing, what is the kind of reporting that they are doing, that is lacuna.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then ultimately, load transfers on the enforcement.
Right.
Now, when you don't have proper roads, when you don't have proper quality of the vehicles, when you don't have a good mindset drivers or the well-learned drivers or experienced drivers or responsible drivers, what enforcement can make a difference?
Hmm.
Very little.
Yeah.
So there is 360-degree change required in thinking process, designing process, enforcement pattern, like a toll tax. I have read somewhere that there are lakhs of challans are pending,
Right.
not being paid by the people.
Hmm.
Why should there be a challan be issued?
Hmm.
You design a system like a FASTag, you cross that border and the money is deducted.
Hmm.
So that should be all India pattern, that the moment you violate, straight away certain amount, that violation amount is deducted from your account.
Hmm.
You go and challenge if you are not satisfied with that.
Okay.
So now
But that is the level of enforcement you think required at this stage of where we are at in India.
Absolutely, because people don't have tendency to pay, and things have gone into such a number that no enforcement would be able to recover all those things. So you have to design which is by default. So if मेरा आज 500 रुपया कट गया, कल 500 रुपया कट गया, तो तीसरी बार मैं वो गलती नहीं करूंगा. So learn from penalty. So it is sama, dama, danda, bheda. So this is dand that you have to make it very strong.
Right.
No need to make it high.
Right.
No need to make it high. Make it 500 rupees. पर
Right.
रोज आपकी जेब से 500 जा रहा है, then you cannot digest those things. So enforcement can bring a change in the behavior.
Right.
Properly designed roads
Can change.
can also bring a change in the behavior. And behavior की जब बात कर रहा हूँ मैं आपके साथ, तो I have always been worried about one thing, कि driver, the truck driver, the bus driver, we expect him work like a robot. He should be errorless. But what are we paying to them? 12,000-18,000 rupees?
Yeah.
ईमान, घर नहीं चलता, ईमान कहाँ से चलेगा? So there is a serious need of paying them good.
Yeah.
Talking about corporates, executives are sitting in a bus. The bus is driven by a person who is only paid 15,000 rupees. He also has a dream कि मेरा बेटा भी बड़ा होके बाबू की तरह जाएगा, engineer बनेगा, ये बनेगा, but he doesn't have money to make his boy an engineer or a doctor.
Yeah.
तो कुछ अच्छा सा उनको पैसा दिया जाए, कुछ facilities दी जाए, उनको कुछ food facility, चाय का facility, refreshment facilities. They should be treated like good people of the organization, not like the चले हट ड्राइवर वाला मामला नहीं चाहिए. This can also bring a change on the road. Good Samaritan law. Good Samaritan law is the most awaited and very innovative law that India has got now.
Okay.
Now the name has changed to Rahveer.
Okay.
पहले ये होता था कि मेरे सामने अगर एक्सीडेंट हो गया, कोई विक्टिम पड़ा हुआ है, तो
people don't care because or they are worried कि मेरे साथ क्या होगा. दो में से एक चीज. In fact, I was to ask you, that is the very same thing which I personally witnessed in my accident, where people would see an accident but they don't know how to do or how to act in that situation, or should they even act if there can be action. So would love to know more about what you're saying.
Rahveer is a scheme by the central ministry. It applies like any road in India. If you are helping the road accident victim and take him to the hospital, you are not being asked any question unless you agree to. You cannot be harassed, or if you are harassed, the authority can be suspended with immediate effect. And there are certain powers as a civilian given to you because your intention is to help somebody. And one of the most important thing is during the process of taking the victim from the incident point to hospital, if he dies in between, even there you are not going to be asked any question on this.
Okay.
So people were more afraid of this. So government, they omitted this chapter itself because ultimately, had you not helped him, वो तो मरने ही वाला था.
Right.
तो आपने कोशिश की ना, और उसके लिए कोशिश करने के लिए भी, I mean, the definition is too long and there are very specific points about. But अगर आपने किसी victim को टाइम से पहुंचा दिया, अगर वो survive कर गया, तो आपको 25,000 रुपए का इनाम भी देती है सरकार, and a certificate by the collector.
Right.
So you are certified, you are rewarded, and 3 corporates, my client, I could make it a policy that if any of their employee is helping a road accident victim on the road, and if he, for that reason he is reaching late to the office or not able to reach the office, the HR team checks the genuinity of that he has genuinely helped somebody else. They are considering that as a paid leave and additional remuneration or the recognition from the organization.
Wow.
This is
beautiful,
wonderful.
beautiful. And this has been implemented across
in some of the corporates, and I'm pushing it hard with all my known people.
Beautiful.
So this is how, you know, किसी को मरते बचाया जाए,
Yes.
चलो
yes,
कुछ
yes.
अच्छा काम किया जाए.
Yes, yes, yes. And like this brings me to also another question which you were saying ki we have near miss in the industrial scenario.
Yeah.
But like you were pointing out, a near miss related to internal accident that could have happened. So that also should be a rewardable performance, right? Some
Yeah.
monetization or some recognition at least should be there for that. At least recognition, if not this, because that is something which we all crave for, right? Either in this case you said that it was a paid leave.
Yeah.
So in a driver case, it could be a recognition which could motivate
yes.
that person. So I think I'm sure you would be helping people related to recognition, related to if they report any near miss related to road safety or
Yeah, to ensure the zero incident and
Yeah.
bring a definite change in the behavior and the thinking process of the people at all level,
Right.
driver to president.
right. Great.
There has to be some policy which, you know, prompt them to do good. You have social needs, your monetary needs, your financial blah blah blah, but self-actualization need that I came across, that led me to prepare a policy and then connect it with the national policy of the corporate, and then we came out with that the more number of near miss that you report in road happening, that helps you in the next year's annual promotion.
Wow.
That's number one. That gets you a recognition during the road safety month activities of that organization. Putting some do's and don'ts in the car sticker, then rating people, the drivers, and drivers have also started rating the passengers, the
Kya baat.
employee as well. So we teach the drivers about this ulta way. So both people, the
Yeah.
driver and the user, they are rating each other, and from that we have minimized the conflicts between these two categories,
Kya baat.
which was again a reason of anger, the kind of a road rage among people, and then over a longer period time, you know, leaving the job and high job turnover by the drivers. In addition to that, we have also implemented policy of specific driving hours or the
Okay.
kilometers.
Okay.
So a driver would not drive more than two hours at a stretch. Suppose one has to drive from Ahmedabad to Mumbai, he has to take rest at this place. And from this, some of the corporates have gone next step level, that this hotel only or this restaurant or this outlet only you have to stop.
Yeah.
Where you get good quality food and hygiene restaurant, the washrooms.
Hygiene washroom.
Washrooms. You get all the facilities there, and that is your point of contact there as well. So, you know, you get happy at the end of the day when you suggest something and the other person gets you 5 more points on that.
Yeah.
The value addition
Right.
that, you know,
That is beautiful.
help you, and then it again fuel you to go
Continue
extra
with it.
mileage.
So you beautifully told and addressed that the design engineering of the road, the design and engineering of the road plays a very, very crucial factor. There is a important role played by the enforcement, right? So when it is coming to the actual behavior of the person or the person who is the road user, right? What is his personal role? What is his personal thought process, and what are the factors which are affecting, or what are the influencing bodies which are influencing these? I'll give you an example. I mean, for me personally, I feel there is a lot of young crowd which is on the road, which you know, who even before they get legally or mentally ready to drive, they are also driving. So, what is the role of parents? Or when it comes to the other stakeholder, other road users apart from the youth also, what are the kind of people who influence them and in deriving their behavior for road safety?
Actually, the root cause analysis says parents are the biggest culprit in dumping the wrong information, the ego, doing something different, we are the best sort of a thing into the minds of kids in almost every element of life. And that has developed a worse scenario in driving sector. I've seen many people, they feel pride कि मेरा 9 साल का बच्चा देखो बाइक चला रहा है, मेरा 10 साल का बच्चा देखो गाड़ी चला रहा है. Now, all this is wrong. When I went to the root cause, that what is a trigger point for them, then I realized that a father having a motorcycle, when he's going to the office, a 3 or 4-year-old kid, वो जिद करता है पापा एक चक्कर लगवाओ. On a motorcycle वो बेटे को आगे बिठाता है और एक चक्कर लगवाता है. वो बेटे को आगे बिठाता है, वो जगह का नाम बोलिए, टंकी. टंकी. So I mean, यहाँ से शुरू होता है. बच्चों को लेके जाना, आगे बिठाना, हॉर्न बजाना, टॉ 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 टॉ. एंड देन आई हैव सीन मेनी पेरेंट्स, बच्चा वो जिद करता है पापा आज चलो घूमने चलते हैं. बोले ओके, कपड़ा, गाड़ी को कपड़ा मारो, गाड़ी साफ करो, चलो चलते हैं. फादर बिलीव्स दैट यू शुड डू समथिंग टू गेट समथिंग, बट indirectly he is getting that kid into a contact with vehicle. If a father has to teach a weapon, पिस्टल चलाना सिखाता है, तो वो ट्रेनर को बुलाएगा, वो सेफ्टी पूरा इंश्योर करेगा, फिर बच्चे को पिस्टल सिखाता है. लाइक वी गो टू द राइफल ट्रेनिंग इंस्टीट्यूट्स. A pistol can kill 6 people at a time. But what about vehicle? So vehicle is a weapon which parents have not understood and they are suffering. We have seen many young students losing their lives, many young kids killing other people, maybe 5, 10, 20 people in one go in a road accident. तो पेरेंट्स को समझना है कि बच्चों को उसकी सही उम्र के हिसाब से सही ट्रेनिंग के बाद व्हीकल दिया जाए. उसके पहले कुछ भी वो अपना बच्चा गंवा बैठेंगे. To cut down on all this, the government have come out with a law that if a minor kid is found in a major accident, driving vehicle in a major accident, the kid can also go to juvenile jail for 6 months. The owner of the vehicle, in most cases is a father, will have to pay the hefty penalty, and the kid would not get the learner license for any vehicle till he completes the 25 years of age. तो उसको जेल के साथ भी जोड़ दिया गया है. अब उसके ऊपर कार्यवाही होना एनफोर्समेंट की तरफ से चालू हो रहा है. सो अगर सीधे से नहीं होगा काम तो उंगली टेढ़ी करनी पड़ेगी. चेंजिंग द बिहेवियर ऑफ पीपल इज, जो भी आप देखेंगे ना, आप किटी पार्टीज में बैठते हैं, टी पार्टीज पे बैठते हैं, या चाय की टपरी पे बैठते हैं, पान की दुकान पे खड़े रहते हैं, वी ऑल ब्लेम अदर ड्राइवर्स, है ना. एक ये फैशन चल रहा है, मेरा कोई गलती नहीं है. तो उसके ऊपर भी ये कहूंगा कि तूने चाहा नहीं, हालात बदल सकते थे. मेरे आंसू तेरी आंख से भी निकल सकते थे. हादसे इतने हैं ज्यादा वतन में मेरे कि खून से छपके भी अखबार निकल सकते थे. लाइक टू रिपीट दिस सेंटेंस इज द नीड ऑफ दिस इज, आप ही ने चीज को बिगाड़ी है, अब सुधारना भी आप ही के हाथों में. तो आप राइट टाइम पे बच्चों को राइट तरह का एजुकेशन देके कीजिए. एंड फॉर दैट गवर्नमेंट इज ट्राइंग टू ब्रिंग रोड सेफ्टी एजुकेशन इन द करिकुलम. Many colleges have started conducting road safety awareness and education programs for school and college students. Social groups like Rotaries and Lions and Jesse's and other institute chartered accountants, doctors, they have also started inviting road safety experts to their meetings. This has started. We have started making posters, the festival related or the issue related posters. We have started making films, then circulating them. Many people like me are doing these activities across the India. Government have also started making their own films, communicating through others, medias, short films, advertisement. तो चारों तरफ से इसका प्रयास तो हो रहा है, बट वो जो माइंडसेट क्रैक होना चाहिए ना, वहाँ पर लैकुना है. तो इंजीनियरिंग ठीक हो रहा है, एनफोर्समेंट ठीक हो रहा है, सारी चीज़ें ठीक हो रही है, पर वो जो बिहेवियर में चेंज आना चाहिए वो नहीं आ रहा है.
तो सिर्फ ट्रेनिंग से इसको बदला जा सकता है आपके हिसाब से माइंडसेट को, कि और
नहीं, सिर्फ ट्रेनिंग, देखिए सिर्फ ट्रेनिंग कभी भी किसी चीज को नहीं बदल सकती. हम लोग कॉर्पोरेट में ट्रेनिंग करते हैं तो उसके लिए अकॉर्डिंगली पॉलिसी रिकमेंड करते हैं कि हमने जो पढ़ाया आप ऐसा करो, ऐसा नहीं करो. तो वो होना भी नहीं चाहिए. सिस्टम भी उनको वो स्कोप नहीं देनी चाहिए कि वो वायलेट करे.
तो एनफोर्समेंट प्लस ट्रेनिंग
प्लस मोटिवेशन plus awareness plus competition. Now we are about to launch a program called No Honking.
Okay.
So one of my friend is working on No Honking project since very long. So making a little correction in this project, we are going to launch it among the corporates कि आप वो एक डिवाइस आएगा, वो डिवाइस आपने अपने व्हीकल में लगाना है and you are allowed 50 horns.
Okay.
The moment 50 complete, your vehicle won't honk. Okay. Now we found a little lacuna of the legality. There are certain places on the road that you must blow horn. and you don't have a horn, then it is violation. So we again made a correction to it that we'll install a device which will count all your horns. So we may float a competition. The person who is using vehicle regularly, but with the minimum use of horn, will get some reward, a certificate, sort of a thing from the national corporate head and all. So this is how we are doing. Then competition among other groups and different competition. यहाँ पे किया जा सकता है. इंसिडेंट्स ठीक है, बट इंसिडेंट्स पे फोकस नहीं करते हम लोग, मोटिवेशन पे जा रहे हैं. रंगोली, सो रंगोली बनाई है घर पे रोड सेफ्टी पे, फिल्म मेकिंग रोड सेफ्टी, फोटोग्राफी कंपटीशन ऑन रोड सेफ्टी, स्लोगन, पोएट्री मेकिंग, शॉर्ट वीडियोस ऑन रोड सेफ्टी exclusively. We have developed, in association with Transport Department of Gujarat, we have developed traffic mela, road safety mela. So go to the school and पूरा मेला वाला लगता है, स्टॉल लगा है रोड सेफ्टी का, कहीं पर कोई गेम चल रहा है, कहीं क्विज चल रहा है. The floor is designed with zebra pattern. Then slow cycle race, जिसका साइकिल सबसे स्लो वहाँ पहुँच रहा है वो जीतेगा. फास्टेस्ट हम नहीं जा रहे हैं, स्लो में जा रहे हैं. तो इस तरह से कर रहे हैं. कौन बनेगा ट्रैफिक का स्टार, दैट फास्टेस्ट फिंगर फर्स्ट, द स्क्वीज एंड ऑल दैट इज बीइंग डन. एंड एक शाम मार्क सलामती के नाम आई सेड. इस तरह से अलग अलग एफर्ट बना के हमें उस चीज को आगे लेके जाना है.
So what level or what age do you think this should start? Like what the programs which you are doing at what level in schools?
I have done from standard 1, but since many years I have stopped doing it below 7th.
Yeah.
Because 7th standard के बच्चे को ही पता है. और जो like आप देखेंगे ना तो fatality में भी this area is having a reasonable score in it. That is shocking. तो वहाँ पर भी कुछ कह सकते हैं कि यहाँ हर शख्स हर पल हादसा होने से डरता है. मिट्टी का है खिलौना, फना होने से डरता है. माँ की कोख में मासूम सा बच्चा, सड़क की देखकर दुनिया पैदा होने से डरता है. So I was talking to an international forum and somebody asked me that in India, what is the minimum age for a kid where he learns and knows a bit about traffic?
Yeah.
And people were saying 5 years, 7 years. I said -3. भारत में बच्चा गर्भावस्था में रोड सेफ्टी सीखता है, क्योंकि भारत में प्रेग्नेंट महिलाएं व्हीकल चलाती हैं, रोड क्रॉस करती हैं, छकड़ों या ऑटो रिक्शा टाइप में या वो बड़ी सी LMV कार्स में गाँवों में 20-20 लोग भर के जा रही हैं. कहीं पर गांव में बस की छत पे भी जाके प्रेग्नेंट लेडी ट्रैवल करती है. तो वो जो बच्चा जो अभिमन्यु, वो बच्चा गर्भावस्था में ये सारी चीज़ें देख रहता है. तो हमने अनफॉर्चुनेटली वहीं से गलत सीडिंग कर दिया है. वो बच्चा जो फॉर हिम सीइंग इज बिलीविंग, यही है. फिर वो बच्चा जब पैदा होता है तो दूसरे दिन जब डॉक्टर के पास जाता है तो स्कूटर पे मम्मी पीछे बैठी है, पीछे वो 1 महीने का मुन्नू इधर है और मुन्नू छोटी छोटी 2 दिन की आंखों से गलत दुनिया देख रहा है. तो हमारी जो चीज़ें जो है जो ड्राइविंग के बारे में वो पहले से ही गलत जा रही है. व्हीकल को हमने पहले से ही मोड ऑफ एंटरटेनमेंट बना दिया. आप देखेंगे ना, नोटिस करेंगे मेरी बात को, कि बच्चे को, जो छोटा बच्चा उसको सबसे पहला खिलौना दिया गया गाड़ी. बच्चा जब पालने में झूल रहा है तो उसके ऊपर का जो वर्टिकल पोल जा रहा है उसके ऊपर भी गोल चक्कर, तो मतलब वो टायर. तो उसको तभी से हमने दे के चालू किया है. फिर बच्चों को लेके जाना, ये करना वो करना. इसके साथ साथ एक सोशल प्रॉब्लम भी मेरे ध्यान में आया है कि भारत में महिलाओं का जो वस्त्र परिधान है, लाइक मोस्ट फीमेल इन इंडिया, इन ऑलमोस्ट ऑल कम्युनिटी, दे वियर बुरखा, मैक्सी, गाउन और साड़ी. ये कपड़े पहन के आप 2 व्हीलर पे पीछे बैठती है, दोनों पैर एक तरफ रख के. दिस इज मोस्ट डेंजरस सिचुएशन टू सिट ऑन अ 2 व्हीलर एज अ पिलियन राइडर. अगर राइडर से कुछ भी गलती हो गई, द लेडी फॉल्स ऑन द हेड, राइट. सो सेफ्टी वो है कि आप दोनों तरफ पैर रखे बैठिए. उसके लिए आपको पैंट शर्ट, कुर्ता पैजामा या कुछ इस तरह का कपड़ा पहनना चाहिए. बट दैट वुड बी चैलेंजिंग टू द ट्रेडिशन ऑफ
और
इंडिया.
wear a helmet because then pillion rider safety, जब मेन ड्राइवर की सेफ्टी इतना कैजुअल है तो पिलियन राइडर तो because we discussed about that.
तो हमने रिकॉर्ड भी बता रहे हैं कि पिलियन राइडर जो है उसमें खास करके महिलाओं की मौतें भी हुई, क्योंकि वो गिरती है. अगर वो दोनों तरफ पैर रख के बैठती तो टेक्निकली इन केस ऑफ मिस हैंडलिंग ऑफ द व्हीकल या तो इम्बैलेंसिंग ऑफ द व्हीकल, वो अपने हस्बैंड को या चलाने वाले को हेल्प कर जाती है. या तो इसीलिए आप देखेंगे ना कुछ तरह के कपड़े, इफ यू हैव टू सर्व वर्क इन द इंडस्ट्रियल एरिया, यू आर नॉट अलाउड टू खुला कपड़ा या आप साड़ी पहन के काम नहीं कर सकते इंडस्ट्रीज में। उसी तरह से कुछ चीज़ें अगर इस पे शुरू की जाए, विद ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट टू ऑल योर रिलीजियस बिलीफ्स एंड पेट सिस्टम, पर अगर आपके बैठने के टू व्हीलर पे पीछे बैठने के तरीके में अगर फर्क लाया जाए और जान बच सकती है, सौदा सस्ता है। So these are all social things that we need to change accordingly.
Right. So what kind of impact a child has when he sees कि उसके पापा फॉलो नहीं कर रहे हैं, so उसके पापा ही हेलमेट नहीं पहन रहे, उसके पापा ही ओवर स्पीडिंग कर रहे हैं या मोबाइल यूज कर रहे हैं for that matter, and what percentage or how much of an impact does that kind of a scenario have, and how do you change that kind of a scenario, because that is again impacting the parents वाला mindset.
देखिए, किसी भी बच्चे के लिए उसका बाप उसका बेस्ट हीरो है, मे इट बी एनी सब्जेक्ट। तो इंडिया में बच्चे जो हैं वो आप देखेंगे उसके पापा की ड्राइविंग पैटर्न को फॉलो करते हैं, एंड एज वी नो पापा का ड्राइविंग पैटर्न का कोई ठिकाना ही नहीं है। तो पापा जो गलती कर रहे हैं, पापा ने जो भी गलतियां करी या अपनी जो रॉन्ग बिलीफ उन्होंने डेवलप की है ओवर द ईयर, वो पास ऑन हो जाती है पीछे। पापा ऐसे करके बैठते थे तो ये भी ऐसे ही बैठता है। मेरा खुद का छोटा सा ड्राइविंग स्कूल है। आई स्टिल रिमेंबर आई हैव नेवर अलाउड माई किड टू सिट ऑन अ ड्राइवर सीट इवन फॉर नथिंग।
Okay.
तो मेरे बेटे ने कभी भी बैठ के जूम 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 भी नहीं किया है। आई कुड इंश्योर दैट, व्हाई नॉट ऑल। क्या पिस्टल है तो खेलने दे दोगे ओरिजिनल? मैंने नहीं दिया गाड़ी। ये लाना है आपको एज अ पेरेंट।
Yes.
पापा फिर प्राइड फील करते हैं, एज वी डिस्कस्ड।
Yeah.
पापा अपने ग्रुप में जाके बोल रहे हैं मेरा बेटा ये, मेरा बेटा वो। बट इज इट अ राइट थिंग दैट यू आर डूइंग? इज इट अ लीगल थिंग दैट यू आर डूइंग? आप जाके बोलिए ना मेरा बेटा 5 पैक दारू पीता है, बोलिए ना, नहीं पी लगे। ये उससे गंदा है। अगर बेटे ने दारू पी लिया तो अपने आप को नुकसान कर रहा है, अगर बेटे ने गलत गाड़ी चला लिया पूरे समाज को नुकसान कर रहा है। ये हमें समझने की जरूरत है। ठीक है, बच्चों को देना, आपने अर्ली एज पे गाड़ी दे दिया तो वो आपके कंट्रोल से गया, फिर उसका खुद का एक एनवायरनमेंट बन जाता है। पेरेंट्स को चाहिए डिसेंसी से व्हीकल को ड्राइव करें। दे शुड बी रिस्पॉन्सिबल बिकॉज देयर किड्स आर देयर इन द व्हीकल एंड दे आर फॉलोइंग हिम, दे आर वाचिंग हिम। तो ये ध्यान रख के आना है।
Right.
They should also talk good about vehicles. They should talk about the features and facilities available in the vehicle, rather than ये speed up zoom कर रहा है, ये वो कर रहा है, वो करने का जरूरत नहीं है।
Let us say if there is a young underage person, maybe around 16, who is already driving,
Yeah.
and there is a parent who is also listening, what is one specific thing you would want to tell him?
बच्चे को मरना मत सिखाओ, that too at an early age.
Yeah.
उसको जीने दो, उसको बड़ा होने दो। एंड इसमें ये भी देखा है काफी पेरेंट्स आते हैं, यार बच्चे को सिखा दे तो वही चलाएगा, मैं नहीं चलाऊंगा गाड़ी। अब 16 साल का बच्चा, उसको जिंदगी जीने दो यार, आपने ड्राइवर क्यों बना दिया उसको? तो नॉट हैप्पी। आई मीन हाई लेवल ऑफ हर्ट इज हियर। ये हम क्या कर रहे हैं बच्चों के साथ? वो अभी सनरूफ खोल के खड़ा किया, वो उसके लिए तोड़ना है। सनरूफ आपको गाड़ी चलाने के टाइम पे आपको सन का एंजॉय करना है, स्काई को एंजॉय करना है, उसके लिए खड़े रोके नहीं, हवा को फेस करने के लिए नहीं बनाया सनरूफ। और फिर गले कटते देखे वीडियो में। तो
We've seen so many parents also छोटे बच्चे को खड़ा रखते हैं
खड़ा
in the
रखते हैं,
two-wheeler.
हाँ।
That also they take pride and then they make it an angle of joy.
तो ये कौन बना रहा है?
हाँ.
फादर, पेरेंट्स ही कर रही है। वी शुड स्टॉप डूइंग इट। काफी पेरेंट्स को मैं देखता हूँ कि बेटा आपको कौन सा कलर का गाड़ी पसंद है, चलो हम आपके पसंद का गाड़ी चलाएं। नो, दिस इज कनेक्ट एट अ रॉन्ग टाइम। Connect at a rot. Let him get mature. Let him understand the values of color, the effects of color, what he needs. पर वो वेट नहीं कर रहे हम लोग। बहुत जल्दी पेरेंट्स सोच रहे हैं कि मेरा बच्चा बस कल बड़ा हो जाए, उसको सब कुछ आ जाए। That you are killing, you are destroying your kids.
So you are currently the executive committee member of Gujarat Road Safety Authority, and in that, with the knowledge which you have gathered from different type of road users, what are the kind of programs which you are designing around this road safety?
At Gujarat Road Safety Authority, as a SOP, they have to manage the state city road safety councils and district road safety councils of Gujarat state. So there are different district road safety councils and city road safety councils. The Gujarat Road Safety Authority give directions to move ahead, correcting identifying the black spot where the accidents are taking place and fatalities too. उसको कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करना है, उसको कैसे सॉल्यूशन, उसकी एक गाइडलाइन देती है. बेस्ड ऑन दैट सिटी एंड डिस्ट्रिक्ट कमिटीज दे मीट, दे फाइंड आउट सच लोकेशंस and then they do the site survey, road audit, and then come up with the concluding key these are the points we need to work out to remove this blind spot. In addition to that, Gujrosa, that is Gujarat Road Safety Authority, Gujrosa time to time pass on the campaigns like road safety education and awareness. If you wish to conduct in your area, they go and help them, or they arrange the faculty, and that is done. Parallelly, they also conduct the road audit programs for the city and district road engineers.
Okay.
Identification of the blind spot उसको कैसे किया जाए, road engineers को भी सिखाते हैं. ट्रैफिक एंड RTOs को भी कुछ रूल्स के बारे में अपडेट्स करते रहते हैं. So they are doing, touching all the elements, the road, the vehicle and the users. सभी को टच करते हुए they are continuously doing different programs like this.
Right.
So they conduct workshops, they conduct quiz, they make films, they make posters, and they run it on their web page.
So basically, you just said a while back that there is a big important gap also कि incident जो road incident होते हैं उसमें जिस तरीके से reporting होता है, nobody actually, जैसे यहाँ root cause analysis आप कर रहे हो, industrial incident का आप कर रहे हो, ऐसा road safety incident में होता है कि नहीं होता है at a India level? Are there any states which are good examples which are actually doing it, or you know of such cases where they are actually doing a tracing back in the way the incidents are reporting? Are they talking to how they should be reported, and is there anything to be done? Is there anything which is done around publishing the root cause of those incidents so that cannot happen again?
Yes, no, you're absolutely right that many states have started working on this, and Gujarat is one of the leader in that. The job of a Gujrosa is that as well.
Okay.
That's as well. So they hire the team from road audit and the restructuring of the entire road accident scenario, and thus try to
recreating that incident
scenario,
okay.
And then try to reach to the root cause analysis. So education, doing it thing practically as well, collecting data from all the districts and city committees and making a survey and summarizing the thing and preparing a booklet on it that यहाँ ये हुआ, ये problem था, उसको इस तरह से resolve किया, and this is a result.
Okay.
So that all activities are being done by Gujarat Road Safety Authority for sure. And many states have started doing this, and at national forum, such authorities are presenting their papers and the documents that this is what we did, and then learning from all the experience, all these authorities, they come into the action again for the next year.
Wow. So personally feel that you are a pro at making such serious topics very, very interesting and very humorous. So I'm sure this round is going to be very interesting. I have a few fun questions. Let us see where it takes, because the entire episode also it was meant to be very serious, and you have amazingly made it very engaging. So what is the most bizarre excuse which you would have heard anybody who's done a traffic violation has said to you?
मुझे यहीं जाना है पर पता नहीं यहीं जाना है, वो यहीं कि यहीं वो भी तो यही है,
मुझे यहीं जाना है बस. ओके. सो यहीं जाना है के अंदर इसीलिए लोग बहुत ज्यादा लोग हेलमेट भी नहीं पहनते ना, यहीं तो जाना है, मुझे यहीं तो जाना है. तो ये क्या माइंडसेट क्या है, मतलब इसको बाद में अलग से डिस्कस करते हैं. लेट्स कंटिन्यू द मोमेंटम ऑफ द रैपिड फायर. डिस्क्राइब द मोस्ट फनीएस्ट सिचुएशन व्हिच यू हैव एनकाउंटर्ड ऑन द रोड.
Somebody said, सर मेरा चालान कटा है, स्टॉप लाइन मैंने वायोलेशन किया, लेकिन सर देखिए स्टॉप लाइन तो है ही नहीं. तो स्टॉप लाइन होना चाहिए, कहाँ होना चाहिए वो तो आपको पता है. So, rather than accepting his own mistake, he is blaming back to the system. आपने स्टॉप लाइन देखो घिसा हुआ है, अरे पर जितना है थोड़ा तो दिख रहा है, इसको फॉलो करो ना.
Right, amazing.
In one place I have seen a poster. The person was not ready to wear helmet. So the पिक्चर वाज समथिंग, कैरेक्टर वाज लाइक कि वो रस्से से हेलमेट जमीन पे है और वो हेलमेट को पीछे टांग के आगे चल रहा है एंड द कैप्शन इज मेरा सर है मेरी जिम्मेवारी आपको क्या.
Where did you read that?
In a newspaper somewhere it was a
अच्छा,
comment.
in a newspaper.
हाँ.
हेलमेट के बारे में लोग ऐसा सोचते हैं, हेलमेट के बारे में आप क्या सोचते हैं?
You know, लोग हेलमेट क्यों नहीं पहन रहे? यहाँ रूप के सब दीवाने दिखते हैं, बिना हेलमेट के चेहरे कितने सुहाने दिखते हैं. अरे जाके पूछना उन एक्सीडेंट में हुए घायल लोगों से, कटे हुए चेहरे कितने डरावने लगते हैं. यहाँ रूप के सब दीवाने दिखते हैं. और दूसरी बात भी कि जब लाइफ हो आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल, स्पीड को स्लो करके बोल, स्पीड को स्लो करके बोल, हेलमेट को छू के बोल, हेड इज वेल. तो पहले प्रॉब्लम था, दूसरा सॉल्यूशन है भाई, हेड इज वेल. ये है तो सब है, बाकी आप गणेश भगवान तो है नहीं. कोई ये बोल रहा था, किसी ने एक अच्छी सी ट्रैफिक पे बुक लिखी थी और वो मेरे पास प्रूफ रीडिंग के लिए लेके आया. मैंने वो बुक देख के ही उसके हाथ में दे दी वापस.
ओके.
कुछ नहीं करूंगा इसको. सर क्या हुआ? उसने सीट बेल्ट की जगह शीट बेल्ट लिखा हुआ था. आई सेड नया डायपर कहाँ से लाया यार?
Amazing. So, what is that one driving habit that you get annoyed with the most?
मेरे बाप का रोड है. Everybody I want to go first. Me first attitude.
Me first attitude
Me
is the
first.
most annoying. But
But
that is
where?
a behavioral angle.
हाँ.
In terms of habit, let us say anything which you feel really annoyed about.
People, when I have, politely, decently stopped my vehicle at a stop line, he comes from the left and stop in front of it and moves ahead.
That is the most annoying
Most
for you.
irritating. Most irritating. Most irritating.
For me personally, it is when if you are standing at the right side and the entire traffic starts piling up at the left side and all of a sudden जैसे signal खुलेगा सारे के सारे
Right.
आगे से right जाएंगे. So yeah, in your sessions, you use a lot of garba and you use a lot of music in your trainings and your sessions. So what is it one song which represents Indian road conditions the best according to you?
I've written so many on that, but the most related
It could
song.
not be your.
Yeah,
आपने
it's not
लिखा है
mine.
ऐसा जरूरी
Yeah,
नहीं है. हाँ.
Most related song is राजेश खन्ना का गाना था, जिंदगी का सफर है ये कैसा सफर, कोई समझा नहीं कोई जाना नहीं, है ये कैसी डगर, चलते हैं सब मगर, कोई समझा नहीं कोई जाना नहीं.
ये कैसा सफर, कोई समझा नहीं कोई जाना नहीं. बट आज हम बहुत सारा चीज़ आपके साथ डिस्कस करने में जाने हैं. आई एम श्योर इट वाज रियली वेरी enriching episode and very enriching conversation for me. Right from where you have empowered a driver to think that he is actually running a multi-crore company, to a person who's a parent of a 16-year-old or just nourishing a child. So we've had amazing insights which you have shared, and I'm really grateful for you for joining us today as a Meet Momentum Master guest. Thank you for joining us today.
My message to the society is कि हालात से हालत बदल जाएगी, हालात बदलेंगे तो हालत बदल जाएगी, हालात से हालत बदल जाएगी, जिंदगी की कुछ चाल बदल जाएगी. आप सेफ्टी से दोस्ती कर लो, सड़क अपने आप सलामत हो जाएगी.